You are listening to CMH EPC's Mocktail Hour Podcast. We host a Mocktail Hour once a month where we discuss various topics over cocktails. And for those who don't drink alcohol, mocktails. We are inclusive over here. Sip your favorite cocktail with us or try our featured cocktail as we dialogue. This is an environment to hear new and different perspectives. Everyone's thoughts, feelings, and opinions are valid to them, and in this space, we respect that. Oh, hi, welcome. I would like to take a moment of appreciation for our guests today who have attended our monthly cocktail hour and are now here to share their thoughts and opinions with us. We have a number of topics to discuss. You never know what new perspectives you may hear today. We have Twin is a manager of operations for one of the largest Fortune 500 transportation and logistics companies. She is the only Black female manager of operations for her company in both the central and southern regions. Twin was born near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She's a diehard Steelers fan, black and yellow.
Black and yellow.
And has now lived in Houston for 24 years. She graduated from the University of Houston with her bachelor's degree and later received her MBA in project management. We have Wes here, who is an educator and a coach, doing all the fun things here in Houston, also a Houston native. Mm-hmm. We have V is a recreational supervisor and a certified personal trainer, an alumnus of Mississippi Valley State University with a Bachelor of Science and a Master's in Sports Science from Jackson State University. Originally from Illinois, currently residing in Beaumont, Texas. Thank you guys for being here today. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sorry, I did not know you was going to do like college.
It's what I said. It's what
whatever. Okay.
How you want the people to know who you are? Is
go
up to
Tigers! I'm a LSU alumna,
no.
So I just have to throw that in there.
We got a rivalry happening.
I'm an Alabama fan.
Oh,
yeah. No,
We'll talk after the show.
Nah, probably not.
Oh gosh, our featured cocktail today is a peach margarita. In a peach margarita, you can do tequila, sweet and sour, and some peach schnapps, and that's what we're sipping on today. So we're going to get into our topics. I hope you guys are ready. Libations are flowing. We feeling good?
Feeling great.
Ready.
Feeling warm. I'm ready.
Warm and ready. The tequila got you warm. If you could change your first name, what would you change it to? I never thought about it. I like my name, honestly. But I feel like I would want like one of those names that's like a different language that has like a deeper meaning than just Courtney.
Like an apostrophe or something?
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. But I like my name, so I don't think I would change it.
I mean, I love my first name. I don't go by my first name. But it's a beautiful name.
You go by your identifier.
I go by my identifier. And if you don't know my first name, sorry.
Y'all ain't real friends.
We ain't real friends.
I like my name personally. I've met another Wesley who happened to be one of my students. Spelled the same way, but it's like Wesley and then like her middle names all together. But yeah, I want to change my name. It's different.
Nope, wouldn't change mine. I love it. It's long, but I love it.
Wait, but we clarified. You said how many letters you have in your name?
9.
And I have 8, so what's the difference?
It's one more, so it's longer.
That means it's more.
So it's a long name because it has 9 letters.
That
Yes.
means more. Just to throw that out there.
Oh, goodness. If you were having dinner at a friend's house and found a dead roach in your salad, what would you do?
Not the roach.
Vacate the premises.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reevaluate that friendship because that's rough right there. In the food.
In the food, that means it was in the food
In the
while
kitchen?
you cooked. It's in the kitchen. It's in the walls. It's probably in the bathroom.
They everywhere.
It's like they live there, so I'm gonna have to, put my little finger up and tip out.
I mean,
And say, it's been great. You know what? I'm gonna go
I
visit
got
my
things to
niece
do.
real quick, but
wait,
I'm gonna leave real quick.
Is your niece gonna be like your excuse for all the things?
No,
Like
maybe.
I gotta go. My niece is important. Yes.
Nope, because now everyone knows. Probably not.
I would politely push it to the side and not eat the salad, and then I would leave and just never come back because that's weird.
I would feel like everything's crawling on me after that.
Yep.
The creepy crawlies. The
And I wouldn't want them to come to my house either because roaches travel.
They'll
They'll bring them to your house.
whatever stuff I brought to the place.
Is
I'm
there-
shake it,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna leave.
You gonna shake it?
I don't know if I'm
shake
gonna take it with
make
me
sure
though.
I don't-
I think I'm gonna leave it.
Shake it off.
Depends if it's polo. Then I might.
Oh gosh,
I don't know. We'll see.
she loves a good polo.
I do.
Would you enjoy a month of solitude, all alone, in an isolated, beautiful natural setting with food and shelter provided? A whole month of solitude, all by yourself, with all of your essentials.
Yeah, I would.
I feel like I'm overdue for something like that. Like, I just want to just be. I mean, after like week 2, I might be like, because when I had COVID and I was at home and I was like, it's the longest 2 weeks ever. So maybe, but yes, because I'm tired. I just want to sleep.
Not a whole month. I think 2 weeks is gonna be my max.
You think you go crazy?
Yeah, because I like to be
saying
doing
things.
stuff. So I come from a big family, so I'm not used to like quiet and all of that. So that'll kind of drive me crazy.
I think the introvert in me says that would be great until, like you said, that 2-week mark hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'll be like,
I need
probably head
somebody
home.
to talk to.
Yeah, I need somebody to talk to. If I start talking to myself, then we have a whole nother problem.
You'll get a Wilson.
Yeah, you don't want a Wilson situation going on. You don't want that situation.
That means it's time to go. It's
Time to
It's
go.
time to get out.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Me, I don't think a whole month, but I would say maybe a couple of weeks. But I would, like sitting by myself and thinking, and I think that'd be like a good reset, refresher, vacation. Probably something everybody should do.
Yeah, we all need that as human beings, I think, which is why we get 2 weeks of vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like after the 2-week mark, I would definitely be like, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
I miss my friends.
Facts.
How many times did you curse today? I mean, who keeps track? I don't know. My day just kind of started. I don't think that. Maybe while I was driving, I probably said a curse word or two, because people are stupid on the road. But I don't know.
I don't count, so that's why they're unlimited.
Yeah.
So I don't bother counting.
Not unlimited like your minutes on your phone.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think I have cursed today.
Okay.
Because it's Sunday.
Not because it's Sunday. I don't think I've had the opportunity to. But there's a good probability I will curse later.
The later it gets, the higher the moon gets in the sky,
Facts.
the more debauchery happens.
And the drinks. Who knows?
And the drinks.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you checked an online social network? Like 3 hours ago, before I got here.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, like right before we
Right
started.
before.
Yeah, right before we started
I
recording.
think it's just like a natural thing to do at this point.
It's
I mean,
now part of our lives.
it's like if you have your phone, it's not necessarily ringing. Like, well, let me go see what's going on with my Instagram,
And
TikTok, whatever. And then you get like lost in it. I know I get lost in TikTok forever.
Sucked in.
Listen, I've had to set a timer before I get on Instagram because I've sat down and started scrolling, and the next thing I knew, like an hour passed, and I was like, really? So now it's like, set that 10-minute timer. When it goes off, bitch, get off.
I like that. I think
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I think I'm gonna adopt that.
I need to
Yeah,
adopt
I like
that
that.
as
That's
well.
a good one. Yeah.
I need that.
I do.
The
I mean, you
rabbit
look up
hole
in
is
the-
real. The rabbit hole is
Listen.
real.
You look
Sometimes
up
you
and
be on it
like,
more than you watch TV, and it's like, okay, this is getting bad.
listen.
Like, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even watch the news, but everything's in your hand.
Everything
You
is
just
in
look
your
at
hand.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I get my news from the social medias, so for
You
sure.
know how much I have learned from TikTok?
Trump bot.
A lot, I'm sure.
Listen, those videos, they were like the can opener one. That was the
Oh.
first one. I was like,
Ah,
are you
yeah.
freaking kidding me? This
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
time?
This
Like,
whole
I
time.
was this thick.
We were doing it wrong.
You don't know about the can
The
opener
trash
one?
bags,
Yeah.
all the things. Yeah.
I
So
don't
you're
have
not
The
TikTok.
trash
I just
bags
wait till it
changed
comes on
my life.
Instagram.
Same.
Listen. So the TikTok, you're not supposed to, like, as a regular connoisseur, right? You just turn it on the side of it. You're supposed to put it on top,
And go around.
and it goes around.
It's a clean.
And
It's
it's
a
Didn't
clean
know
slate.
that.
Clean cut.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who knew that?
Yeah.
The Caucasians.
Am I breathing right? I don't even know. And I got to second guess everything.
Yeah, the longer you
Never
stay on
knew it.
TikTok, the more you realize you don't know anything about
Anything.
anything.
Whole nother world. Didn't even know.
I mean, it was,
Yeah,
you sent me
definitely.
the one for the side mirrors, right?
Yes, didn't know
And
that either.
Yep. And then the trash bags, and then the like the aluminum foil little tab things, like
So the side mirror, you're supposed to like line it up with
the door
the
handle.
door handle for your left, and then the rear view you're supposed to line it up with. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah. So our cars are like geometrically like designed a certain way, and we have no clue. And this is why whenever I get a car, I literally read my manual, because I'm like, I need to know what my car does so I can like use it to its max efficiency. Because I'm missing out on things over here.
My manual. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh,
What?
okay.
I've never read it.
Yeah.
Because if it needs to be fixed, I'm going to take it to the
But
shop.
see,
It's
I
not,
do
about, it's
it.
not about being fixed. It's about the amenities that your car provides.
And I do it for the purpose of, if I don't want to fill up my gas tank, I need to know how many miles I have till empty.
Oh, that's
Truly.
smart. Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, sometimes I just don't feel like stopping. So then I can go for 23 more miles, and then I know I need to get gas.
You know how to tell, like, if you're getting a rental car, like, what side the gas tank is on?
Yeah, don't it have the arrow?
Has a little arrow.
It
I
has
didn't know
a
that
little
either.
arrow.
TikTok,
Wow.
thank you.
Wait, I've had my car
I
for
know
like
that.
Mind
2
blown.
I
years,
didn't
and
know
I
that.
still look for that.
I just
arrow.
always walk around the car like, oh, it's on this side. I
Oh,
never
wow,
knew that.
yeah.
Thank you, TikTok.
Thanks, Instagram, for allowing TikTok on Instagram, because that's how I learn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a TikTok either.
I don't either. You'll find me.
Right, eventually. What is your favorite drinking game? You know, I can make anything a drinking game, so there's that.
Truth or dare.
Okay.
I feel like everyone comes out. Like, everyone, once you start drinking, it's like your real personality comes out. Your real freaky side comes out. I know mine does.
Is it truth or dare or drink or dare?
Listen,
Is
if
it-
drinks are involved with truth or dare,
with drinks.
it is truth or dare.
I think my favorite drinking game, which is something that I started doing maybe like 2 years ago, if I'm having like a movie night or watching a show, I'd be like, oh, so for every time we hear this one word, we have to take a drink. And then you can turn a movie or a show into a drinking game.
You trying to get drunk.
That's the
Last time
point.
I played
I-
that, I don't know who
That
I
should be the
was.
point.
So one, I don't know which Super Bowl it was when Peyton Manning played, and we said every time he says Omaha, we gotta take a drink.
Oh,
So we
no.
was done.
You were lit.
We
He
was
said that,
done.
like,
I said,
every single
everybody,
play.
leave your key. Nobody move. Ain't nobody driving. Just sleep this off. No, I really don't play drinking games. It's sip and chill.
Sip and chill.
I just sip and chill. But truth or dare,
Listen.
I like Jenga for shots. And I have a Jenga
Jenga
game
for
that,
shots.
that does like an earthquake thing, so you never know when it's gonna fall over. So that's always a good one.
oh,
There's a
Yeah.
game called Jenga with shots. 4 shots? What?
No, it's a Jenga, but it's called like Jenga Quake. I don't know. I'm into board games, so I found it, I bought it, and so whenever I used to have parties at my house, we always ended up with that game. So like every maybe minute or two, it'll start quaking and it might fall over on you. Aside from you having to get the piece out, you got to worry about the base shaking.
But how do you make it a drinking game?
Because
If
if
it
you knock it
falls,
over, you got to take a
You
shot.
gotta take a shot.
Okay, see, my Jenga,
You know when my jig is set up.
we have the dares on the Jenga blocks.
Yes.
And
Okay.
so
Oh,
whatever
I've
you
seen those.
pick,
Yeah.
you gotta do it or
Yeah.
drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh, I like that LCR game too.
Hmm.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
LCR's a good one.
What was the first thing you ate today? Tacos.
This was your first? Okay.
Well, I mean, I was prepping and all the things.
I had some French toast this morning, actually.
Yum. Did you make it?
I did make it.
Okay.
I did. Today's Sunday, so, you know, put a little thing on the pan.
If you want to count vitamins, that's why I had
No, vitamins.
and water.
A, B, C, and D.
And then
Better get your nutrients.
this yes, and taco. Thanks to you.
Tacos.
I had a cookie from Insomnia for breakfast this morning
What
and
kind of
some
cookie?
chips.
I'm glad everyone was healthy this morning.
What was it? Oatmeal, chocolate, walnut. Yeah, it was very good, very
Okay.
good. I would recommend.
Sounds good.
That sounds yummy. Do you feel comfortable going to dinner or the movies alone?
Yes, I love it.
I do a lot
Yeah.
of things alone.
I advocate for everybody to do that. You need that time by yourself. Yes.
I don't know
I
about the
agree.
movies, but I
What?
go to dinner by myself all the time. Well, not all. Let me rephrase that. I don't go all the time, but what if I want to go outside of my house? I don't have a problem going to dinner, but to a movie by myself, I don't know.
Really?
It's been a minute since I went to a movie theater. I will say that.
Sounds like you're just sitting in the dark by yourself.
Yeah,
other
but if I'm
people-
sitting in the dark, I need somebody next to me. I don't
That's
know.
cute.
I don't know what it is. I just need someone next to me. Let me
So
lift
you can
that
hold her
armrest.
hand?
Lift that armrest.
Okay.
You know.
So for you, movies is like a date night. It's not.
It is.
It's not just gonna go. I'm not here to see the movie. I'm here to touch on you, girl.
I'm here. Let's not be perverted. Okay.
Is that
not do
perverted?
Just
that.
Netflix and chill.
I
at the
mean,
movie
I
theater.
am a
Right. Got the blanket.
quality time is my number one love language. So I mean, that quality time I need. So at a movie theater, I'm not going by myself.
So movies is your quality time. Have you been to rooftop cinema?
I have.
Have you been to the drive-in?
I've been to both.
Nice.
Not by myself.
Well, I mean, obviously, as you stated.
I can't recall the movies.
Okay.
Well, that
That's
says
sad.
a lot.
Okay. I do a lot of things alone, so it's kind of become my preference, really, because like you kind of get to go when you want and leave when you want, and don't have to worry about if somebody else is having a good time
Yeah.
or their energy bringing you down because they're like
A
boring
party pooper.
or party.
Because your experience with what you're doing is your experience. It's not
Exactly.
influenced by what's going on around you.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm the same way. I roll solo dolo.
Yeah, I'm going to see
Movies.
Creed like Tuesday by
I
myself.
heard that was a good one.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
I heard
going
it
to
was
see
really
that.
good.
Yeah, and then when John Wick come out, I'm probably going to see that the night it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how many Creeds are there?
It's the
That's
third
the
one.
third one.
Oh Lord.
That's the third one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good. I don't call it a series, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very good.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan. Would you accept $2 million to leave the country and never set foot in it again? I mean, $2 million is not a lot these days.
Not during this inflation.
Yeah, that ain't
You need to
enough.
come up on the price.
Yeah, that's not
$2
enough.
million ain't enough.
I couldn't even get my family to visit like I would want to with $2 million. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
My family's the reason why I'm not here. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to leave for $2 million. Mm-mm.
I think that's an across the board now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that price came up a little bit, maybe. But
What would be your price?
I'll make that double. So like
Just
say
for
10 million.
Oh.
10 million.
Nah, I need a jackpot like a 498 million, something like that.
No, let me get a couple houses on some different islands, and I can island hop, and then people can come visit me.
Buy an
Yes.
island.
But
Mhm.
Right. That's why I
see,
want that
I'm
much
not,
money.
I'm not trying to have to worry about infrastructure and all the things. I'd rather just
Especially during hurricane season.
right.
And like Houston stressed me out enough, so I don't want that responsibility.
Listen,
That's facts.
listen. Okay, work-life balance when trying to climb the corporate ladder. So when you have that goal and you're trying to,
Why we both took we took a breath on that one. Took a hard breath on that one. Go ahead.
well, I will say for me, I'm not trying to climb the corporate ladder. I'm in the process of switching careers. So in doing that, I will say the balance has been off because my priority is, doing the things to get to where I want to be. So the balance is definitely off, but I still make time, for the things that I enjoy because you can't just go hard all the time. So
I'm trying to do, well, I don't say I'm trying to do less work, but I was like, I'm going from secondary and coaching a lot. It takes up a lot of my time. So I'm trying to go into elementary because I want more of my time back. So the whole rat race trying to climb up the ladder, that doesn't matter to me. I just want my time. I want my freedom. I want my peace. And if the money comes with that, great. But if I have the time, I have time to make more money. So that's why, I'm not climbing the ladder.
all right, so work-life balance, because I know you were on the journey for a while to get to where you are
I was
now.
on a journey for a minute. I had to move to San Antonio and then move back just to get to where I'm at now. So I put the work in. I put in the hours. I put in the labor. I put in the sweat. I put in the tears. But it's afforded me to have peace of mind at this point. I appreciate being the only, but with that still comes the same token type of mentality, random questions that you would never answer in a normal setting. But I'll be that token until I can bring someone else to the same level where I'm at. So I go to HBCUs, I recruit, I tell them, what's going on, what you need to do to get here, things of that nature, because there should be more than I. So that's just been my goal moving forward.
Come on, you better lead with intention. I'm here for it. And you had a reaction when the question was asked. What was that for you?
Yeah, it's hard for me because I have so much that I want to do still. I've done a lot in a short period that I've been working where I'm working currently. So I'm kind of taking a break right now, but I know once I get back started climbing the ladder, it'll be absolutely no balance, because once I get something in my head, I'm going to get there regardless. So,
Right.
But I'm enjoying it, being able to just chill right now.
That chill is something else.
Listen, I feel like if you like worked hard, when you get that chance to chill, you be like, you enjoy it even more.
Yeah.
It's like being a kid when you're like, you get naps and you didn't want to take a nap, and as an adult, you're like, I don't even have time for a nap, but I would like a nap.
Right.
It's one of those things. If your child were boring, stupid, or ugly, which would you prefer?
What?
It's your baby. I'm sure you love them.
You said
If the
stupid or
child was
ugly?
If your child
stupid, or ugly.
were boring, stupid, or ugly, which would you prefer?
Let's go with boring.
Stupid, or ugly?
Let's go with boring.
Boring.
Yeah, boring.
You prefer a boring child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want a stupid child or ugly child?
No, it's a lot of work.
And I actually take ugly too, because people dress ugly kids up, and then people be like, "Oh, look at them."
Mm-hmm. Come on, Jay-Z.
Yeah, they don't say cute. They just say, "Look at them."
Listen, if that man did not have money, would he have Beyonce? I don't think so.
Him and
That's
others. He ain't the only one.
That's gonna be a hard
Right.
no. That's the first one that comes to mind.
That Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson threw me for a
What?
loop. That threw me for a loop. I was like, and they were together for how long?
A minute.
The head,
I
the
don't-
teeth. It's just so much going on there. The height.
He's at Kevin Hart height. You know what I mean?
But he's not even funny. At least Kevin Hart funny.
Kevin Hart.
And Kevin
has-
Hart's not a bad looking dude. Like Jermaine
Nah.
Dupri is a little.
He looks a little bit better now.
He looked like
Who?
himself though. Kevin Hart looked like
Then-
himself. He one of them people.
He looks a little bit better to me now. Add a little hair to him, a little muscle. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay, Kevin,
yeah.
I see you.
He was a starving artist before. Okay, he couldn't afford.
He
to
was
eat.
starving. That's what it looked like. He was starving. You're right.
Have y'all seen the pictures of
His-
Kevin Hart and his
his mom?
He got her whole face.
Like
Oh,
split
like
it
you were not
like,
adopted.
like
copy
the
paste.
little messed up eye and everything.
Sir, you were not adopted.
Yeah.
like copy paste. It was just, it's
yeah,
really
copy
creepy.
paste.
It looks like
Copy
they
I saw the
literally
picture. I was
took
like, who
her face.
photoshopped this? So no, that's the mom. I'm like, oh damn.
Like when they used to do it on Martin with the baby pictures with Martin and
Martin.
his mama.
It was like for real. It was like damn,
nuts.
just like his mom.
Just like
That's crazy.
Okay, wait. So we agree that there's such thing as ugly babies, because some people say there's no such
Listen.
thing
what?
as an ugly baby.
Yeah. I want the
Yeah.
best looking one. I came into my own.
There are some rough looking babies out
Yeah,
there.
they look like they had a hard
But they're
life
so precious.
already.
What do we say? Oh, you're so precious.
Oh,
Look
look at that
her.
baby.
Look at that baby.
Look at that baby, little itty bitty thing.
Look at that outfit.
But all
Some of
babies,
these
all
like,
babies
they
are a
they were
blessing.
born with IDs in their hand.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Like
old
already looking.
Listen,
Oh,
I see
look
some
at
2-year-olds that look like they are 20. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Look like they worked a night shift somewhere.
and not losing hair.
How
Like,
did
what?
you? What kind of rough life did you have it to? Like that's I felt.
I mean, accurate. Accurate.
Everything's
Damn,
it was a
there's
hard
no for that.
development.
There's still
That's
blessings.
going
All babies
I
are
mean,
blessings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A life is a life.
Should made them vote because they already
Not
look
vote.
old.
I'm not about to play today.
You saw how many people didn't vote for
She
Texas
said, I'm
thing?
gonna
So we should
put you
got
in
some of these
line.
old babies on board and have them push the button.
Do y'all know I
ask you.
didn't know Greg Abbott was in a wheelchair until like I moved here?
What?
Oh,
Because all of the commercials I ever saw, it was just like his head and his face.
Waist
So-
up.
He ain't gonna show those wheels.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
He will
like,
run you over.
and then once I figured it out,
Now if you lock the wheels.
I found out everybody call them Hot Wheels, and I was like, oh man.
Not lock the wheels. He's trying to move. Oh, Greg Abbott.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah, we can stop saying that name for the
Yeah,
rest of
we'll-
this
we'll
whole
stop.
podcast.
Us going
That'd be
down.
great.
Next question.
If a country hit the U.S. with a nuclear bomb, would you favor unleashing our nuclear arsenal upon them? Would anybody be left though if we got hit with a nuclear bomb?
It
Or I
just
guess
depends on how big it was and where it hit.
Well, 9 times out of 10, it's either going to be around the Pentagon, White House, and or Texas. I mean,
Oh, I got to get out of here then. Y'all on the hit list? Let me get back to Mississippi.
it's going to be it's naturally going to be the 2 places they would want to target. So,
The most populous states.
Well, I mean, I say if you have to defend yourself, so whether you're a country or a person, like if somebody comes for you, you gotta retaliate. Like, don't just let them like bully you.
but the first of all should be
Should be.
we are the United States of America, and we claim to have this power. It should never have hit the United States in the first place.
Right, shouldn't have got to that
I mean,
point.
accurate. They would
Yeah.
probably shoot it down or whatever before you even got over here. But
Minus the balloon.
minus the balloons.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
We think it's a weather balloon, is it?
But what's
But
have I?
wouldn't give a damn.
somebody
Shoot
was
it.
watching the cameras and fell asleep. And
Somebody
everybody was
fell
like, what
asleep.
is that? Floating in the sky.
But this was a conversation I had like not too long ago. I said somebody fell asleep. It was like, I think that's a little dust on the screen. It was like, oh shoot, it's a balloon. Because how do you miss something like that? Because after the balloon, we shot down these UFO things that's been in the air. Like, how in the world can we see those, but you couldn't see a big ass white balloon?
See, this is my thing about the media is there's an agenda for everything. Because I keep hearing weather balloon, but never in my life have I ever heard about a weather balloon before this. Like, are there really weather balloons? Like, that's actually a thing? Like, what does it do? Pardon my ignorance. Like, now
know
we're
they
talking
do. Well,
about weather
I've heard of them
balloons and,
before.
like,
Yeah,
spy
I heard of
phones.
them. I just never saw one.
We've never seen them. We've never understood how our newscast comes up with their
Weather report.
Dollar.
weather reports every day.
They just pull it out their
I don't
ass
know.
because they
Does the
be
balloon
wrong.
tell them, hey, we think it's going to be a hurricane.
Like, I've heard of the
or we think it's
planes.
gonna rain.
Feel the wind.
I've heard of the planes
feel the
that,
wind.
like, go through the actual, what do you call it? The clouds and the things. I've heard of those. But never a weather balloon. So it's interesting.
Come on, geography, not teaching us shit.
Say again?
I say they don't teach us anything, and
No, accurate.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I want to thank you guys for giving your time today and for sharing your thoughts and opinions on the various topics we discussed. To our listeners, grow your community and take a moment to like, subscribe, and or follow our guests on their respective platforms. If you guys want to tell the people what you're doing, where you're at, if you want them to follow you, now is the time. If you don't want to, that's cool too. Because fuck the internet. Anybody want to do this?
I mean, I have an IG if you want to follow me. West B Chillin without the G,
You gotta spell
88.
Gotta spell that.
WESBE Chillin without the G, and then 88. If you want to follow.
well, I am Twin on both Facebook and Instagram. If I choose to accept you, I do. If I don't take it to heart.
She don't
Listen.
know you.
I don't know you. I don't know you like that. I think I've already expressed I don't people like that. But I hope that in your journey that you find people who will fit what you need, fit your goals, and just live life. That's all I need you to do.
Live life fully and be happy with it.
I guess y'all can follow my fitness page on IG. It is Very Unique Fitness LLC, VERYUNIQUE Fitness LLC. Yeah, hope to see y'all soon.
Hey.
Come on, like, subscribe, and or follow. And we would like to meet you at our next Mocktail Hour that occurs every last Sunday of the month. You can register to save your seat at www.cmhepc.com/register, and hopefully we'll see you there.